Going to talk this morning about this Auber WS series of controllers. This particular one is the WS 1200, and of course it looks exactly like the WS 1500, and the programming features we're going to talk about will be the same for both machines. This is showing the front view of it. You've got a window. We'll be referring to these as the right and left window, just to know what we're talking about. Get the camera adjusted around a little bit. We have the two probes already plugged in back here. This is the probe that you would get unless you specify that you want a wall-mounted probe. This is a probe it'll come with. I call it the drop-in probe, just a straight probe. Then this is the meat probe for monitoring the meat temperature. Probe 1, probe 2. Place here is where your smoker plugs in. This is used for the Bradley smoke generator, or you could use it for several other things after you see what you can do with the programming on it. But what I'm going to talk about right now is just a simple quick start. Let's say you get the controller, and if you're like me, you're wanting to get out and start cooking with it right now. So all you would really need to do is find a place in your smoker where you can run this probe down to get it into your smoker and let it dangle down inside the smoker. Run the other probe in where you can plug it into the meat, and you're ready then to set your controller up for the smoking. We turn it on, power switch here at the back, turn it on, off and on. When you turn it on, it comes up, it's reading the temperature of each probe right now. And there's a program already in here, depending on whether it's been used previously or what. But you got a set button, a minus button, plus button, and a time button. If you press the set button, it brings up C1, and right now it's showing 150. There's 6 steps in here that can be used, but for just a quick startup, we're not going to need all 6 of those steps. So we're going to, hypothetically, let's say we're going to cook a Boston butt, and we want to cook it at 225 degrees. How long? We don't know. So we're going to use the meat probe, plug it into the Boston butt, insert it into a thick part, and try not to hit a bone. And we're going to cook at 225 degrees until the internal temperature of the meat reaches, we'll say, 198. That's what we want to program for. So we'll say set step 1 is right now at 150. We want to cook at 225, so we hit the minus button to hold it down. Back up. We're going to C1, we're going to cook at 225 degrees. How long? We don't know. So we'll go to step 2, and we're going to tell it we want to cook by temperature. Right now that's saying time. So we press the plus or minus, and it'll change this to F for Fahrenheit. So now we're going to cook till we find a certain temperature. Hit the set button again, records that. Well, it went back. We're at C1, we're going to cook at 225. temperature. Set it at 174. We're going to go to 198. Set. Then we'll go to C2 is not used, so we'll leave it at 0. Leave that at 0. All we want to do is go all the way through and make sure there's not any step 5, step 6, everything's zeros. Now, we're set up now, that's all there is to it. Our smoker, if it was plugged in here now, it would start heating. It would heat up to 225 degrees and hold that temperature, plus or minus about 1 or 2 degrees, until the meat probe senses the 198 degrees. At that time, then both of these would have end, and they'd be flashing, signaling us that the meat is done. That's all there is to it for a simple startup. Matter of fact, that's all I ever used. You can program 8 and save 8 programs in this controller so that you can recall for your special program that you have for curing bacon or whatever. You can recall them, use them, save them, change them, whatever you want to do with them. 8 different programs. But I cook a lot of ribs and Boston butts and chickens. So it only takes a second for me to change the program in here to what I want. So I really don't use the 8 save programs. But you try it, you'll like it. And we're going to do another video showing how to save and recall programs. And you'll be able to watch it. Look for us on YouTube. Thank you.